welcome to Mindful Mornings. This is session 13, April 17, 2020. Today marks Friday, which is our last day of today's flow. You'll have to excuse me. I will be saying a lot of the poses, giving a lot of the breaks, but I won't be putting any of my weight on my right knee and minimal weight on my right hand. So please, 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 when it comes to the right side of your body, follow along to what I am instructing and do as best as you can, as so will I. Welcome to those of you who are on YouTube. Go ahead and subscribe. Give us a thumbs up. Say a little comment if there's anything that you have on your mind. Maybe you'd like to share with us about your practice. I encourage my Facebook friends to do just the same. Right now we're currently streaming on YouTube and on Facebook Live. At the end of the month, we will be reestablishing which one we will stay with. So please let us know which one you enjoy the most. We're trying to grow our YouTube channel as organically as possible. So make sure you check that out as well. Mindful Mornings is brought to you by the Citizen Life. My name is Claudia H. Brady. I am your instructor, RYS 200. And we have our back of the scenes, Shaylin Brady, my producer. We are going to be using straps, as always. It comes in handy, especially if you're trying out some new binds. We've talked about binds in the videos before, so make sure you have a strap with you. A towel works, an old towel, an old t-shirt, anything that you're willing to give a nice pull on. We'll also be using our blocks, and as always, get a nice little bolster seat so you can sit on, lay your head on, relax. With that being said, today we're going to start in a seated pose, crisscross applesauce, sitting on your shin. Whichever space here that works for you works for me. We're going to allow our shoulders to shrug up towards the ears and back. Do that a couple times. And we're going to inhale our arms to reach up towards the sky, biceps behind the ears. And just take a look down, tucking your chin towards your chest. Inhale, take a look up, look up. And exhale, tuck in your chin this time. Find cactus arms. It should look like a goalpost. Inhale, arms reach up, look up. Gain length here on your torso. Exhale, elbows come into a goalpost, maybe a little bit more as they try to reach one another behind your back, keeping your navel engaged, so don't bellow out your belly. Instead, just shine your chest. Beautiful. Tuck in your chin if you like. Inhale, arms reach up overhead, this time bending at the elbows. Reach for opposite elbow, maybe forearm, maybe tricep. Beautiful. Keep those biceps behind the ears. Release your hands now to your low back, reaching once again for those elbows. Shine the chest forward. Exhale, let go. Release your palms face down or face up on your knees. We're going to take 5 breaths together. So once you're ready, empty your lungs. And as you inhale, breathe in through your nose, restricting that breath through the back of the throat. And once you're ready, at full lungs, exhale, side out, wide jaw. 4 more just like that. We're going to take a pause at our full inhale and our full exhale. So empty your lungs. Inhale, full breath. Maybe grasp in a little bit more. And hold. Exhale, side out. 3 more, just like that. Full inhale. Pause for 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Go ahead and seal fill up your lips now, maybe leaving a light, slight gap between your lips. Full inhale through the nose. Full exhale through the nose. Last one, let's invite our hands to reach up overhead. Full inhale. Holding at the top, maybe eyesight face up towards your palms. Let those eyes stay closed. And as you're ready, exhale, draw a line through her center. Tuck in your chin. Allow this space to be of silence, to be of stillness. Just here where you are. Shine your chest forward towards your palms. And set your intention for today's class. Once you're ready, inhale, arms reach up overhead for our last final breath here. This time, exhale, wide jaw, stick out your tongue. Lion's breath. Release your palms down onto your knees. Go ahead and blink your eyes open. Beautiful. We're going to find our glutes, our sitting bones grounded down to the mat. So shift side to side a little bit. And once you're ready, tucking in your chin, pressing away from the knees. Find your cat, exhale. Find your full inhale as you find those knees pressing forward, your chest shines forward, peel those shoulders back. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Find any movement here. Close your eyes and allow your shoulders to shift one at a time. Maybe you rock onto your right sitting bone and then your left. Find any movement here that works for you. Keeping that intention hold of a seated cow as we inhale and a seated cat as we exhale. Go ahead and reverse the movement, coming the opposite way. If you're shifting your weight to the side and your shoulders join. Maybe even allow your head to join. Feel this space rather than what you think you look like. That doesn't matter at all. You are in a safe space right now. Nobody is looking. Find that comfortable space and find a straight spine. Stacking each vertebrae on top of one another as you come into an erect spine, crown of the head reaching up towards the sky. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, find your forward fold as your hands reach forward. Inhale, roll onto your fingertips. And exhale, walk those hands forward a little bit more. Tuck in the chin, let your head drop, shake it out, let it go. Press your way to stand up on a straight spine. Then once you're ready, invite your knees to sweep over to the right side of the left side of the room. Make sure both sitting bones are grounded. Legs are staggered. We're coming into mermaid pose. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, reach towards the left toes, the left side of the room actively. Both hands can be floating, or you can ground down through the left hand for support. Beautiful. Inhale your way through center. Feel free to release your hands next to your hips, or maybe work on your core as you walk your legs through center and bend your knees over to the other side here. Remember, keep those feet staggered, tops of the feet pressed down into the mat. And you want to frame your hips down to the mat as much as possible. Once you're ready, if your hands are next to your hips, inhale, reach up towards the sky. Everybody reach and grow tall through the crown. And exhale over to the right side of the room. Float down the right palm, or keep it lifted, working on your side obliques. Now you should stay lifted, engaging here. That your pinky, your left pinky and your left hip, you find that connection, that stretch. Not so much about grounding down on your right side. Beautiful. Once you're ready, inhale through center. Go ahead and allow those legs to grow long towards the front of the room and open them up as wide as you can. Beautiful. Go ahead and find the strap if it's needed. And we're simply going to reach our hands now to our low back. Grab onto the strap or opposite hands and then open up your shoulders. Beautiful. Then once you're ready, keeping those heels flexed, tuck in your chin and hands come overhead. So it's not so much about how far you go, but about that feeling that it causes, that sensation as your shoulder blades hug into one another. Slowly stack each vertebrae, root to rise on your spine. Now this time, release that right foot onto the inside of that left thigh. Grab your strap if needed, bend your left knee if needed. We're gonna find our hands to interlace just below the sole of the foot. And once you're ready, press that heel away, forehead to knee. Now listen carefully. We're gonna add some active movement here, some static movement. Once you're ready, inhale, half lift, gain length. Imagine your torso is trying to find its way a little bit further up the thigh. And once you're ready, tuck in your chin, forward fold. Now listen carefully. Slowly our palms, our torso, everything rises. And we release the right hand right next to our hip as we press onto our right knee and lift up towards the sky. Gate pose. Exhale, both hips come down to the mat. And then switch up, coming onto the other side. Now remember, I will not be joining you on this side, but we're going to be doing the exact same thing. Once you're ready, grab your strap or interlace your hands, bend at the knee, and create that connection first. This is what's most important. Now, tuck in your chin, forehead to knee, and this might be your expression, and let me tell you, this is good enough. Or maybe you might reach your heel a little bit further. Maybe a little bit further. Maybe all the way to come to a straight leg. Good. We're going to do just the same. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, tuck in your chin, forehead to knee. 2 inhales here. And 2 matching exhales. One more. Full exhale, let me hear it. Inhale, we'll lift up our palms, we'll lift up our torso, and then reach your left hand now, right next to your left hip, onto your knee, and find your gate pose on this side. Beautiful, slowly ground down through both sitting bones. Now allow those legs to grow straight towards the front of your mat. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, reaching towards your toes. Tucking your chin. Can you reach forehead to knee? Your biceps are the ones pulling you closer to the top of the thighs. Shake out your head, no tension whatsoever. Inhale, half lift. Maybe this time wrap your index and your middle finger around your big toe and give it a nice pull as you pull those elbows right next to your calves. A little bit more for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. And exhale, release those hands now to your low back. Beautiful. We're going to come into a fish pose. Allow your fingertips to rock. right onto the start of your sitting bones and ground down through the palm. Now release the elbows as you press your toes towards the front room. And once you're ready, shine your chest up towards the sky as you try to stack those shoulders on top of the elbows. Beautiful. Press your toes towards the front mirror. Once you're ready, coming out just how we came in, tuck in your chin. Ground down through your palms, pick up your elbows. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. Let's find a forward fold once again. Beautiful. Now, once you're ready, sweep your legs off to the side. Find your tabletop, tuck your toes, and press your tailbone up and back. Down dog. Shake it out, wag it out. Switch your weight from the right to the left. Add any movement here that works for you. Then once you're ready, slowly walk your feet towards the top of the mat. Doesn't matter what direction. And exhale, forward fold. Listen carefully, inhale, half lift. And once you're ready to exhale, allow your elbows to reach one another. Embrace reaching for opposite elbow. Shake out your head, shake out your hips, let it go. A bind might be comfortable for you, or you might want to allow your hands to release down towards the mat. Imagine your torso is heavy, your hands are heavy, your head is heavy. Your torso is light as a feather. Now imagine your legs, your feet, they're grounded. Regardless of the movement, your feet are so grounded, there is no way you can fall, there is no way you can stumble. You're as grounded as a tree. With that being said, slowly allow this to be your biggest breath, and as you inhale, stack each vertebrae. Starting at the tailbone, take your time. Come up very slow. It almost feels like you're a zombie. As your shoulders peel open, you face forward. Allow your hips to press forward. Allow your glutes to be engaged in this space. Maybe even rock onto your heels. Now rock onto your toes. Maybe rock onto the outer edges of your feet. Maybe start creating circles. Do you dare close your eyes and explore movement? Do you trust your feet to keep you grounded? Give it a try. Play around. Any doubt? Let it go. Our very first pose is going to be tree pose. So once you're ready, find those feet right underneath your hips. You can have those toes together, toes and heels together, only heels together, or 6 inches apart. It's up to you. Peel those shoulders up and back. Press those hips forward. Engage the navel. Beautiful. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. And exhale, draw a line through heart center. Keep the length. Beautiful. Inhale, arms reach up. This time, biceps remain next to the ears, actively reaching up through our fingertips. Now go ahead and release the right heel up towards the sky. Now open up that right knee and bring that instep towards the heel. You can stay here. If you like to explore more, bring that instep towards the calf. If you want to go a little bit more, avoid the kneecap And find that way all the way up towards the top of your thigh. Beautiful. Find one point of focus. Nothing else matters. Find your full expression here. Either close your eyes or open up your arms wide. You got it. 3 whole breaths. Full inhale, full exhale. 2 more, all together. Doesn't matter. If you fall out, come right back in. Try it again. Last breath, all together. Beautiful. Exhale, let it go. Release the right foot down on the mat. Release the hands down on the mat. Allow your feet to come wide and allow your arms to just release. Ground down through the mat and let your arms fly here. Maybe even your limbs start to bump against your body. That's okay. Now stop the movement and allow your arms to organically release. It's almost like the end of a wake. Once you found stillness, find your way at the top of the mat. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. And exhale, forward fold. Here we are again. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, find your chair right away. Inhale, root to rise. And exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, ground down through the palms. Walk your way back, step your way back, jump your way back. Find a down dog. Everybody shift forward. Chaturanga, push-up position. Slowly come all the way down to your belly. Untuck your toes. Inhale, peel those shoulders open. Low cobra. Exhale, forehead down to the mat. Leaving your knees down on the mat, press your way up into a push-up. Tuck your toes, tailbone presses up and back, find your down. Beautiful. Slowly, once again, make your way all the way up towards the top of the mat. Doesn't matter how you get here. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Let it go. Right go. Find your space here. Release any tension. What does it feel like? Do you feel your spine gaining length, gaining space? Shake your head out. Yes. No. Let it go. Beautiful. Slowly, root to rest. Once again. Find your mountain. Take your time. Stack each vertebrae on top of one another. Shoulders peel back. Look forward. Find your mountain. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, draw a line through her center. Inhale once again. Inhale. This time, lift the left heel. Open up the left knee. And find your tree pose. Take each step at a time. The right side is not always like the left. So maybe work your way up to your calf. What about pressing that heel right into the inside of the left leg, right leg? Beautiful. Find your 3 breaths here. Can you challenge yourself? Close your eyes. Find the same expression that you did on the other side. For 5, 4, 3, 2. Slowly come out how you came in. Beautiful. Release. Find the same space, shake it out, or bring your hands to your low back. Inhale, reach up and press those hips forward. So we're not collapsing on the spine, but rather gaining length and then using our back to bend. Beautiful. Slowly coming back. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, ground down the palms. Walk your boy back. This time from plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, find your tabletop and down dog. Beautiful. Shake out your tail, let it go. You got it. Feel free to drop your knees at this moment and take in some water. Now don't mind me looking all funky here in my chaturangas. But you got it. Take some breaths. We're gonna do a Surya Namaskar, which is when we do a three-legged dog and then find our way through our crescent lunge, our warrior series, our triangle. We're gonna put everything that we've learned in this class together, and we're gonna end with a nice meditation. So once you're ready, finish up drinking your water, finish up your child's pose, find me in a down dog. You got it. 5, 4, 3. Left leg presses back behind you, three-legged dog. Exhale, hug it in towards your chest and ground it down. Feel free to release the right knee onto the mat at this moment for a low lunge instead. Otherwise, if you're ready for the crescent lunge, inhale, arms reach up overhead. Now, let's talk alignment. First, stack the heel on top of the toes, and then press both hips forward. Once you have that, bend into that front knee. There you go. Maybe you need to walk out your foot. Make whatever adjustment is needed. And exhale, bring your hands through heart center, hold. For 5, 4, 3, 2. Exhale, ground down, hands to the palm, hands to the mat. Press off your right toes, forward fold at the front of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, we go right into our chair. Inhale, root to rise. And exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Ground down through the palms as you find the right leg to press back, the left leg to press back behind you. And we're gonna do the same thing on the right side now. Find your low lunge, bring down the left knee or inhale, arms reach up, find your crescent lunge. First things first, stack the heel on top of the back toes. Beautiful, press both hips forward, both shoulders shining forward. And bend into that front knee. There you go. You got it. When you're ready, you find your hands through heart center. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands come down to the mat this time. Right leg presses back behind you, three-legged dog. Shake out your heel, bend your knee. Try to see if you can touch your opposite glute with your heel. And once you're ready, stay here in down dog or find your chaturanga, shifting forward. Exhale all the way down to your belly or halfway. Inhale, up dog or low cobra. Exhale, find your down dog. Beautiful. Right leg presses back behind you. We're just going to be adding on to our flow. Exhale, hug it in towards our chest. Ground it down. Inhale, low cobra, low lunge or crescent lunge. Once you're ready, release that left heel down onto your mat. Warrior one. Now we're going to frame everything here. Find alignment. Press through the outer edge of the left foot. Frame forward. Everything's still looking forward. Bend into that front knee. Beautiful. You got it. 3 breaths. Let me hear it. Full inhale. And full exhale. Full inhale. Full exhale. One more. Exhale, ground seat down to the mat. Press off your left toes forward, fold at the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, find your chair. Root to rise. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, bend the knees. Right leg presses back behind you. Let's bend into that left knee. Inhale, crescent lunge. And exhale, pivot on those toes. Drop the right heel, bend into that front knee. Frame both shoulders, both hips forward, bend into that front knee a little bit more. You got it. 3 whole breaths. Let's match. Full inhale. Full exhale. 2 more. Full inhale. Full exhale. Last one. And exhale, ground down to the mat. This time, left leg presses back behind you, 3-legged dog. Shake it out. Bend at the knee. Try to reach for opposite glute. And release the left leg down onto the mat. Stay here and skip chaturanga or shift forward. Exhale all the way down to your belly. Or halfway. Inhale, peel, low cobra or up dog. And exhale, find your way into your child's pose. Let it go. Find prayer hands. Or rock onto your fingertips as you hug those shoulder blades towards one another. Prayer hands, release your palms down onto the mat. Inhale, lift the crown. Walk your way over to the right side of the room. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rock onto your fingertips here. Exhale through center. Inhale, find a deep breath. And exhale over to the left side of your mat. Find that forehead to the mat. Let it go. Find your inhale, rock onto your fingertips, walk through center. And exhale, find your prayers hands once again. For 5, 4, 3. Last 2 breaths. And final, feel free to exhale, wide mouth, wide jaws, tongue sticking out. Ground down through your palms, tuck your toes, find your down dog. Once you're ready, we're gonna go ahead and finish up with our flow. Left leg presses back behind you. Stack the left hip on top of the right, bend the knee, and feel free to flip your dog. Beautiful. Just like that, press your hips up towards the sky and then reach towards the front of the mat. Beautiful. If you flipped your dog, go ahead and coming right back, hug in the left knee, ground it down to the mat. Inhale, crescent. And exhale, find warrior 1. Inhale, grow tall through the crown. And exhale, we're gonna find warrior 2. Beautiful. Now open up, your whole body is to the left, right side of the room. And then just your eyesight faces forward. Bend into that front knee. You got it. Give it your all right here. Keep that navel engaged. All 5 fingers are reaching towards opposite ends of your mat. Let me hear you. Full inhale. Full exhale. 2 more, just like that. Full inhale. Full exhale. Last one, full inhale. And exhale, both hands cartwheel down to the mat. Press off your right toes, forward fold at the top of the mat. Or you can find standing splits. Once you're ready, everybody, forward fold and find your ragdoll. Let it go. Once you're ready, find your way into mountain. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. Invite the right knee and find your tree pose on the right side. We're only going to be here for 3 breaths, so go right into it. 2 more. Last breath. And exhale, release right leg down onto the mat, find chair. You got it. Dip your hips a little bit more. A little bit more. Find your forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Bend both knees. Invite the right leg to press back behind you. The left leg to press back behind you. Bend into that right knee. You got it. Inhale, arms reach up, crescent. Exhale, pivot on your toes, find warrior 1. Full inhale, reach the crown up towards the sky. Exhale, open up to the left side of the room now. Warrior 2. Everything is facing to the left side of the room. Simply tuck your chin towards that right shoulder, bend into that front knee. You got it. 3 whole breaths. Find your strength here. Warrior 2. What does a warrior look like to you? What does it feel like? Embody warrior. For 3, 2, exhale, both hands cartwheel down to the mat. Find your standing splits or forward fold. Standing splits, find your forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Everybody, slight bend to the knees. Find your ragdoll. Let it go. When you're ready, slowly zombie your way into a mountain. Take your time. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. This time, invite the left leg to come up towards your right. Find the same variation that you did on the other side. For 5, 4, 3, 2. Exhale, release the left leg down to the mat. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, let's come into our chair. Beautiful. Stay here. Dip your hips. Dip your hips. Hands reach back towards your glutes, forward fold. Release, let it go. Inhale, half lift. Bend both knees. Find the right leg to press back behind you. Left will join. Find your down dog or exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, find your down dog. Beautiful. Take 3 breaths here. We're going to come into our last flow. From there, feel free to do standing splits in transition or warrior 3. Now we will include our tree pose, but you have time for everything. Maybe play around with transitioning. Once you're ready, right leg presses back behind you, 3-legged dog. When you're ready, stack that right hip on top of the left, bend the knee, and flip your dog if you did so on the other side. Beautiful, just like that. Press your hips up towards the sky, and your hands reach up towards the front of your mat. Beautiful. Now, make your way back. Everybody exhale, right knee hugs in towards the chest. This time we're coming right into our warrior one. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, find your hands through heart center, open up, press away from you. Warrior two. Bend into that front knee, reach forward. A little bit more, a little bit more. Listen carefully. From here, you have your options. Feel free to use your block and find half moon, find warrior three, or standing splits. What works for you? Half moon, find your standing splits. Warrior three, find your standing splits. Everybody release the left knee to find the right foot. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, find your chair. Right away, lift the right heel. Press your way into a tree pose right away. Beautiful. Stay here. Or tilt on your pelvis as you press your right leg back behind you. Warrior three, standing splits. Half moon. Whatever your version is, flare your toes and inhale, fall into a warrior one. Beautiful. Exhale, draw a line through center. Open up, press away. Imagine you're in water, you're pressing away from it. Beautiful. Tuck that chin forward. Bend into that front knee. You got it. Both hands now will cartwheel down to the mat. Left leg presses back behind you, three-legged dog. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, find your down dog. Right leg presses back behind you, three-legged dog. Exhale, hug it in towards the chest. Round it down. Inhale, arms reach up. Find your warrior three. Find your standing splits. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, find your chair. This time, lift the left heel. Inhale, come right into your tree. Find the same expression you found on the right side. 5, 4, 3, 2. Slowly find warrior three, standing split, or crescent lunge. And once you're ready, flare your toes, ground down through the mat. Warrior one. Open up, warrior two. Bend into that front knee. Both hands cartwheel down to the mat. Right leg presses back behind you. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, find your down dog. Heels high, knees low. Walk, step, or jump past your palms. Release your glutes onto the mat. Beautiful. Find your seating pose. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, release left hand right underneath the right. Wrap around your forearms. or reach for opposite shoulder. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, tuck in your chin, round your spine. Try to meet those elbows down towards your belly button. Inhale, arms reach up. 2 more times. Exhale. Last one. And exhale. Inhale, coming back to neutral spine. Arms reach up overhead and right away. The left comes right underneath the right. Wrap around the forearms. Maybe reach for opposite shoulder. And inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, tuck in your chin. Elbows to the belly button. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, round the spine. One last time. And exhale. Find a neutral spine. And release the spine, let it go. Beautiful. Now, find the soles of the feet to press into one another. You can stay here, allowing the knees to open, or grasp right underneath your toes. Maybe press in your big thumb in between the soles and try to shine them up towards the sky. As you press the outer edges into one another, imagine your feet are a book and you're trying to open that book at binding. Now listen carefully. Find your straight spine. Grab onto that left foot and find that right heel to frame on the outside of the hip. Beautiful. So it's like that knee is pressing forward. Now find that sole of the foot into the inside of that right elbow. Then find the knee onto the inside of the left elbow. Simply grasp your hands. Now inhale, pick up that leg and imagine it's a baby. Rock it side to side. Both sitting bones should be grounded down to the mat. There's just shifting in motion, changing the weight from the right to the left, but at all times they are grounded. Remember, keep that heel right next to the glute for support. You don't fall right over. Trust me, I've done that. Beautiful. It's very gentle here, just sway side to side. Stay here if you're still nursing that little pinch in the hip. Or maybe allow that left hand to come right under it. Try to see if you can reach that heel back behind your head. Or maybe over your shoulder. Now if you have this and you like to go a little bit more, then release the left hand down onto the mat and point the toes up towards the sky. Wherever you are, find your final expression for 5, 4, 3, 2, slowly coming out how we came in. Find your rocking baby. Listen carefully. Stack those knees now on top of one another. As much as you can. You're gonna frame your hips with the heels. But you wanna try and get those knees to line up as much as possible. Grabbing onto the tops of your feet, pull them back towards your hips. Beautiful. Your shoulders have hugged into one another. Now, forehead to knee. Allow yourself here to find that hip opener. Find stillness in this space. root to rise. Stack each vertebra on top of one another. We're going to do that again. Tuck in your chin. Forehead to knee. All together, full inhale. And full exhale. Next inhale, roots to rise. Release the spine. Find your hands next to the hips. And slowly allow the top leg now to frame down. Beautiful. Allow that heel to frame around the right glute now. And invite that right leg up. Press that instep into the left elbow. And reach for opposite bind here. Stand up straight on your spine. Maybe you need a bind. Maybe you need a strap to meet the distance. A towel. Anything works here. Now, one side is usually a little bit tighter than the other. So just be gentle. Take inventory at this moment. What does this side feel like? I can already feel that this is my weaker side. So slowly, try to match whatever expression. Maybe you stay here, you're rocking baby. Or maybe you're looking for a sand swatch, a time swatch. Blanking out on the postmate here. But grabbing on with your left hand. Try and see if you can scoop that right shoulder underneath the calf. Beautiful. Then you press that palm down onto the mat as you allow your leg to grow straight up towards the sky. You got it. Find your full expression. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and slowly release that top leg now. Beautiful. To stack. Maybe both knees stack. Maybe they don't. Have both hips framed down to the mat though. That is not an option. So if we're working on that, we'll stay right here. Otherwise, pull the tops of your feet, those heels to frame your hips. Tuck in your chin, forehead to knee. Now I know here breathing is restricted. Try as hard as possible to keep your ujjayi breath, breathing in through the nostrils, restricting the breath through the back of the throat. Beautiful. Last couple breaths here. After this, we're going to make our way down to the mat for a final resting pose. Once you're ready, slowly root to rise. Find a straight spine first. And then slowly unwind your legs. Let them grow long towards the top of the mat. And shake them out. Rub your palms against one another. And lightly tap the legs. Sweep the legs. Rock onto your sitting bones. And slowly release your mid-back, your upper back. And find yourself into a dead man's pose. Allow those feet to come wide and gain distance amongst one another. Maybe toes windshield wipe to the right and to the left. Allow the hands to reach upward to the ends or wherever they may. Find a full inhale. Exhale. Find find the last movement you may need. Maybe you like to finish in Supta Varakanasana, soles of the feet pressing into one another. Maybe you'd like a back bend and a bridge or a wheel, which I will not be attempting today. Maybe you'd rather do a spinal rinse. Drop the knees to the right or to the left. Find whichever motion, whichever movement works for you. Let it go. Final expressions. Having our last full inhale all together. And exhale, side out. The movement goes with that last breath. Let it go. Allow those fingertips to curl up. Allow the eyelids, the brow, the jaw, the throat to release. Let it go. Next, inhale. Allow your lungs to expand. Allow your chest to rise. And as you exhale, you ground down to the mat. By now, your hips should be released. Your toes can fall in or out. Release any tension on your calf, on your thighs, on your biceps. Up your spine. Even your lips part open. Allow your nice full inhale to be the biggest it's been today. Allowing that belly to expand nice and full. You feel light as a feather. Weightless even. No tension anywhere. Exhale. The mat is there to keep you lifted. Bring back to mind your intention for today. What's your reason for tuning in? Showing up? Streaming Claudia working out in her living room. Allow the music slowly to fade into the background. Nothing else matters. And once you're ready, taking our last deep breath of today's practice. Full inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold at the top. 1. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Just a little bit more. And when you're ready to exhale, open your mouth wide, stick out your tongue. Rock your weight to your right, to your left side of the body. Find your embryo for 1 breath. And as you exhale, press your way into a seated pose, grounded through your sitting bones, with your spine upright, your crown reaching towards the sky. All together, we're going to take a last breath here. Inhale, arms reach up. Imagine we are drawing a big, great gold balloon around you. Taking all that energy and slowly passing through the crown. through the eyes, the mouth, the throat, meeting at heart center, and slowly pointing down towards the Mula on the root chakra. The soul that resides within me bows down to each and every single one of you as we all bow down to end our practice. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today. Once again, if you're a regular, my apologies for yesterday. We had to cancel, but there's proof. I hope to see you next week. Feel free to leave us a comment below. We'd like to know how you celebrate 420. We are cannabis friendly in the citizen life. We have a special surprise for you coming up Monday, so feel free to check in with us. Let us know that you're showing up, or just tune in every Monday through Friday at 9:45 to 10:45. My name is Claudia H. Brady. My co-producer, Shaylin Brady. This show is provided to you by the Citizen Life. Have a beautiful day. Have a beautiful weekend. Namaste.